Everyone is afraid of change, maybe because of the fear of the unknown, not knowing the outcome of change, what could come with change, or even how change will affect your life. But change is a beautiful thing. Change allows us to grow in a way that maybe we couldn't before. Change allows us to embrace something new in our lives. Change can give us a chance to start again, changing ourselves, changing our lives, maybe even simply changing location. While it can be scary, sometimes change is necessary. Sometimes we need to make changes in order to find our happiness, flip perspectives on things, or even simply to improve ourselves. You don't grow by being stagnant and never pushing for progress. You grow by change. Change can lead us to a place that maybe we couldn't get to before by simply changing a thinking pattern or how something is going to affect us in the future. Change is a beautiful thing, and it can lead to a lot of great things if you allow the change to happen and you embrace it. Change is something that I have struggled with for a long time. There have been many occasions where I wanted a change to happen and I wanted to be something different or even think about something differently or and change in some way, right? But I didn't know how to make it happen. And in some cases, maybe I still don't, but I feel like I'm doing a whole lot better in that regard than I could have even 6 months ago. Something something that I have been practicing is changing my perspective on things and thinking about things in a positive way and embracing some old and a whole lot of new. There were things that I hated a year ago, a year and a half ago, and wanted a change to happen, and I made the wrong choice. And that's okay, it's a learning experience to go through certain things and make certain changes that aren't going to necessarily fit with how you want to live. And that's how you learn what you really want. I have made changes that I didn't ever think I could before. Just in the way that I allow things to affect me, the way that I control intrusive thoughts, even getting in back into my own head and grounding myself whenever anxiety is high and I can't stop my brain from just spiraling. It's a whole lot of things that I have been able to change because I learned how to do it. And sometimes that's all it takes. You can't make changes by doing the same thing over and over again. And that's what I was doing. I was expecting change. I was literally doing the definition of insanity. I was expecting change by doing the same things over and over. And the problem with that is the result never changes because you're doing the exact same thing over and over. So when I decided to try something different and make certain changes in my life, like example, location, I'm not in the same apartment anymore. Um, I'm not even in the same state anymore. So I mean, that's just an example, but something simple like that can lead to a whole lot of beautiful things happening in the brain. And I think a part of that is appreciation and learning to accept and embrace changes that are going to come with certain changes you're going to try to make or even you're already trying to make because it's going to happen. You're always going to get more than you expect by changing one little thing, and sometimes that's a great thing and sometimes it's not. The things that aren't that great is a learning experience. You learn what not to do, you learn what you don't want, you learn what maybe isn't good for you. But I think those learning experiences are necessary in order to find what you really do want and how you want to live your life. I think it's really important to go through things that maybe you would hate normally in order to appreciate the things that you have more. I think it's important to embrace the change, do something a little bit differently, find a different approach even, and make something fucking beautiful happen. That's all I got for this one. I will see you in the next one.